Alrighty, hello my friends, welcome back. I am Peppermint Bunny, and today we will be starting a 1.20 Let's Play. I got things started, and you'll see that I have a little death message here, just because got things started, had some issues, and then wanted to get back to my spawn, so here we are. It's a very nice sheep. We spawned right next to a village. Um, oh, kitty! Okay, okay, let's grab these seeds. I'm getting off track already. Um, but this is not a set seed. We are just on normal difficulty. Ooh, books and lectern. Um, yeah, I've been playing Minecraft for a couple years now. Um, and I just think that it's a very nice, kind of chill, cozy game. You know, except when it's not. You're up at hello, sir. And you're up at 2 a.m. Shouting with your friends over the Ender Dragon, but yeah, it's okay. Uh, it's a baby. I'm gonna steal your bed. Thank you. We are again we are a normal difficulty. I am not a big. I think we already went here. Sorry. I should stop moving while I'm talking, but I know that I won't. Um, I am not particularly good at Minecraft. I quite enjoy it, but again, not necessarily good at it. So hardcore would probably result in me dying pretty quickly, and this would be a very short series. Um, and I don't think that we necessarily want that. Or at least I don't. Maybe we'll see what y'all think. um, but yeah, I will often play on either like a single player world or I have a couple friends or I have a couple servers with friends. What are you? Melon seeds. Okay, excellent. And we'll just give you that back. Um, so it really just depends. I am all over the place right now. I am so sorry, y'all. Um, it's just like starting a new world is always really exciting. My kind of goals for this world, I guess, are just have fun. I want to find a cherry grove biome. Is that an Enderman? I don't confusion. Anyway, and I don't know. I just want to have fun with it. Build some like cute things. The cats. I can't get the cats. I don't have the things to get the cats. Um, and that is okay. But they are so cute. We are just going to go ahead and steal this wheat. I usually leave some, but I'm trying to rationalize like, hey, these are little villagers in a silly little block game. They don't need the wheat. They will not eat the wheat. They will not mind if I take it. So I I'm a little silly goofy like that. It is really lucky that we spawned right next to a village because I absolutely refuse to kill sheep in this game. Um, I just it's not happening. Um, for context, sheep are my favorite animals, which is probably confusing considering the fact that I am indeed a bunny. But sheep are my favorite animals, so there will be no killing. So that means that in every world that I play, unless I find a bed through other means, I have to find iron, at least two pieces of iron, before I can sleep. Um, so that has absolutely resulted in me just kind of like hunkering down in a hole for the night many times. But that's okay. So let's go ahead and make ourselves. That's not what I meant to do. Um, we're gonna pretend that it was though. We're gonna go and make ourselves a crafting table. Okay. And actually, let's go ahead and make these into planks. It'll be just easier if we do that and then wooden pickaxe. Okay. And let me just grab some stone. Just right out the gate. Actually, that's a little deeper than I thought it was. Is there a good little ledge for me to do this? No. Okay, doesn't seem so. And I've already misplaced the crafting. Okay, up here. There we go. Something you will find out about me very quickly is that I have a horrible sense of direction. And that absolutely carries over into video games. Okay. You know what? We'll just grab this. I know I'm all over the place. But I've been trying to figure out all of my settings. Okay, so or no, we want to go down this way. There's a birch forest over there. I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I am a birch enjoyer. I especially love the texture of the logs. We have an egg. I just think they're really cool. Insert meme that's like, I just think they're neat. That is absolutely me. I think we can sleep. Can we sleep? We can sleep. All right. I also like the planks. I think that they are a nice pale color that can be used in very nice ways. Like I do think that there is some difficulty with kind of like matching the birch up to other blocks, but I think that it is a nice block and you can use it in nice goodness gracious me, in nice ways, and I will stand by that. Let's go ahead and make some bread. Just so that we're not, you know, gonna starve. Okay. Ooh. I don't remember if you can get that with a... I don't think you can get it with a wooden pickaxe, but I don't know about stone. Ooh, let's go see if that man dropped some ink. Oh. Oh, yes, okay. There we go. Oh, they're just... Okay. They're really just out here dying. Okay. Well, I'll take the ink, but like... Oh, trident. Let me stop getting sidetracked and, go ahead and get that, stone that I meant to, probably several minutes ago at this point. Go ahead and grab... we'll just go ahead and grab a few. Now, I don't normally do this, but I might actually hold on to this first pickaxe to kind of like put later into just a little display area. I always think it's so funky when they generate like that. Because I think that could be a cute little memorial for our world. Let's start off with a stone axe and a stone pickaxe. Let us grab that. We have our brewing stand. You know, since we're going to be adventuring, at least I... Oh, wait. Oh, there's cherry blossoms up there. Okay. Everyone, calm down. Everything's fine. Let's head back up to the village. And, well, no, you know what? We don't quite need the books yet. We know that the cherry blossoms are up there. So let's just go ahead and head on over there. Ooh, let's grab that sugar cane on the way. I just remembered that there was a trident in these waters. Or I guess a drowned with a trident in these waters, but you know what I mean. I will often just call them a trident. I don't know if that's a typical thing or not. But it is a me thing. Okay, here we go. And up we go. Oh, it's pretty. It's a pretty small village. I don't know where I was going with that. It's just a little small. Nice little cozy village. Oak. I could grab some oak, but I think let's go look at the cherry blossoms first. I am absolutely failing at getting up this mountain, so we're just gonna do that. Oh, I've made it worse for myself. Okay. I think parkour is fun, and I've done some little parkour maps for fun, but I will never claim to be a parkour expert. Um, I guess never is a strong little word there, but at least as of now, I would not claim myself to be a parkour expert. Far from it. Um, oh, this is a nice big. I was about to say nice big little coal vein, but that's kind of an oxymoron right there. Um, I am plenty full of those. Alrighty. But always good to have. Especially early game. I mean, although honestly, like even in late game, I feel like I'm always running out of coal. Well, actually I take that back because I will often end up making like a little lava farm and using that as fuel source. So, yeah, no. There we go. Okay. Little sidetrack. I'm so excited. I have seen the cherry blossoms in game in the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, but not in the Java edition. Oh my goodness. Okay, there are more. I had a brief little moment of like, oh gosh, what if there's just one? Oh, this is. Oh, wow. Oh, oh, okay. We have a cherry blossom ravine. I love the petals. Oh, they bring me so much joy. Okay. Is this... Okay, so we can go around. Let's see how big this is. Because I know that, some of them are pretty small. Bees! I like the bees. I greatly enjoy the bees. I have a Minecraft bee plushie. I also will wholeheartedly admit the fact that I have 3 Minecraft sheep plushies. In my defense, 2 of them were gifts. My friends know me well. Okay, interesting. So yeah, this is a nice big one. We are having a little bit of lagging, and I am so sorry for that. My computer is running my model OBS and Minecraft at once, and it does not appear to like that. Which is part of the reason why I was having some issues getting properly started. This is such a cool area. Okay, so it's a lot of big like ravine areas. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I honestly might set up in this cherry blossom grove. So there's 2 beehives within this grove. Now, I haven't actually done any sort of planning as to what kind of build, house, whatever I want. 3. Oh, there's a lot of bees. Maybe we'll be like a little bee farmer. A little pink bunny bee farmer. That would be cute. Okay, so let's pick... Wait. Is that far? I've lost count. I don't know. My brain's not working anymore. But okay, so let's find a good spot to settle. So do we want to be like right smack dab in the middle of the forest, or do we want it as kind of a backdrop? So this is okay. This is one of those like, it's one of my people, one of my brethren. It's a baby bunny. Well, not to say that I'm a baby, but just the, bunny. I probably didn't need to explain that, but okay, so here is just kind of like meadow area. This is probably a little bit closer to the cliff than we want to be. So maybe we do kind of go back up into this, like properly into the biome, and we'll be surrounded by nice pinkness and particles and all of that fun stuff. More bunnies. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm here for the bunnies, as you can see. Just because sheep are my favorite animals do not mean that I am not a big fan of bunnies. I actually, so sidetrack little story. I will go through kind of little phases of fixations where I am just very much obsessed with things is kind of the best way to describe it, I guess. And so I very much did have a bunny care phase. Um, and you know, it was fun, and I know a fair amount of bunny care things now. Um, that I can just kind of pull out at random times. So maybe I will have some bunny care facts as we go along. Um, Alrighty. So we have cut down seeds. We have cut down our first of the cherry trees. And I guess let's just let those kind of fall down. We can go ahead and set our bed up and put out our crafting table. I think this is kind of a nice little central area. Not too open, so we'll need to clear a little bit. And let's go ahead and sleep before the mob starts spawning. Because that would very much be an issue for us. All right. So probably worth also going ahead and making a chest. Let's go ahead and make a double chest. And pick some of these up so we've got a little bit more space. I don't know if you like put a chest down. Can you? Ah, okay. I wasn't sure if it was just like grass where it just kind of like breaks it and, you know, goes away. So let's put our ink. Let's go ahead and put this safely away. That way too for now. I'll go ahead and make that into food. Might as well. Might as well. Okie dokie. Actually, you know what? I don't often use the campfires, but it could be kind of cute to just have like a little camping spot and a little campfire. I could regret that placement. I absolutely could. We'll just see. Well, I will probably want to put campfires under the bees. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're just getting started, and that is absolutely okay. So let's go ahead. Well, we will want a bucket, so I will wait to start my crops until I have a bucket. And we will want to make some trees. I don't know how much acacia I'm going to be using, so I don't need to plant any more of those as of right now. Put these away. Actually, let's grab that back out. And this, I'm horribly indecisive. Very sorry about that. And let's make some torches. Cool. Because we should probably start a little bit of torch spam around the place. I think I will eventually want to try and like make an actual pretty light source around here. I am a big lantern girly. I think that they are very cute. But that will be when we actually have a good source of iron for those. Because obviously that is not right now. Yeah, so I definitely want to do a very pink house. And I would like to try and kind of incorporate it into these little hills. I usually choose to like build on pretty flat land. This actually, okay, how? I might be changing my mind. I might actually flatten out this little top bit, and then use this as a kind of like wider area for a little house. Let's do that. I think we're gonna do that. So let's go ahead and make. Oh, I'm smart. I need more sticks. I'm doing great, y'all. I'm doing great, and I say that very sarcastically. Okay, so shovel. Can you actually do it off the side? You can. You learn something new every day. I always go for just like the very standard, like this is how you do it, kind of crafting mechanic. So, you know, nice to learn new things. Alright, breaking these. And I hope that the game audio is okay. I did a fair amount of messing around with that before I started recording. But I guess we will just see. And I will need to get some feedback on how that sounds. Okie dokie. Get that up. I'm thinking maybe some kind of cabin vibes could be cute. I'm thinking, you know, very much starter house. One floor. I don't know. We'll see. I know that I could, like, go and mess around in kind of a creative testing world, but I just have a very hard time building in them. I don't really know why. I think it's just, like, I feel like I have too many options. And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I also, like, I have a very hard time just kind of picturing, like, oh, this is what I want my build to look like. So I very much just kind of, like, build as I go along. Which is probably to, my words are not working. It's probably because of my aphasia, but, you know, that's okay. Alrighty. So, break some of this too tall glass. I just said glass. Grass. Do we have any more trees on this level? Yes, let's grab this one down. Maybe I'll try my hand at making some, like, little custom trees. That or I'll just, you know, bone meal the standard ones. Because I do actually really like how these grow in. I think they are neat. They're, like, pretty and a little bit more, I guess, kind of complex than a lot of the, like, standard Minecraft trees. But they're not nearly as annoying as, say, the mangrove is to collect, because those are a huge pain. Okay, so what if we do kind of like an L-shaped house, kind of following the shape of this land? I do want to make it big enough that we have room to grow, but not like too big. I am someone who is not very good at big builds, so I do think that I would like to kind of challenge myself a bit in this series to make some bigger builds. But we'll see how that goes. Y'all will get to kind of come along with me as we experiment. I could have probably just gone ahead and done a whole stack. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's start by kind of marking out what we might want. I want to try to branch out a little bit from my traditional building style. This is, yeah, that's probably far enough away from the edge. And then maybe here? Yeah. Although if we say that this should be like the kind of bedroom corner, I do quite like when I have kind of like barrel, bed, barrel, or like barrel, bed, barrel. And just kind of like a nice cozy little enclosed thing. So let's count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, you know, I like that. It'll be good. It'll be good. And we can do a nice little double bed, and I think that will be plenty cute. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Let's say 12. And grab more of these. And I do want to go ahead and count out 12 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yep, that's correct. Okay. And how far over do we want to go? Up to there, maybe? I might extend this a little bit. Let's clear out some more of these petals. Make this a little bit bigger. Because I would like the house to, whoops, have a little bit more of an L shape over here. I love these petals. Okay, how does that look? Decently natural. Not perfect, but not bad either. So that's 4. If we do that. Okay, so maybe this is the bedroom area and this is more of the main area. I like that. I think that should be cute. Okay, so we want to have an outline. And I will probably end up changing a lot of this as I go, just by the nature of how I build. So please bear with me on that. Okay, should probably go ahead and sleep. I like that I am a pretty similar color to the cherry wood. That brings me great joy. Okay, so I should probably also figure out where I want my door. I guess if I don't want this to be a bedroom area, this could also be like a door area, but I can also go ahead and take out what's on the inside. Okay. I think maybe door, let's wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's take out this one and this one. And we'll put our door right there. So I'm not sure. I think I might want to do planks for the flooring. Do kind of like a cool little crisscross pattern. However, that will, not planks, I mean the logs. That will get pretty expensive pretty quick. But I do really like the look of stripped planks for that. But for now, we can just go ahead and do that so that when we make our door and place it in, we don't have to replace it later. And let's go ahead and move our crafting table over here. And apologies if you hear any kind of like weird little thuds or something. My dog is chewing her nails as she is wont to do. Okay, so I am thinking like double bed here and then barrels. Which the thing about the barrels, there's a story there. Ever since my very first like Java single player world, I have a tradition of having two barrels on either side of my bed, and I fill them up with baked potatoes. Specifically baked potatoes. And I have upheld that in every single world that I have created since. It's a silly little tradition, but I think it's fun. It started because I was so scared of going out and like fighting the mobs that like that was how I was getting all of my experience was just baking potatoes. So you know, got quite a few of them very quickly. Okay. So we will probably want to go ahead and plant some more cherry trees because I don't want to like ruin this whole biome just by chopping it all down. So let's plant a few more down here in this meadow area. That I won't feel bad about chopping down. I might just consider this part of my little tree farm area and go ahead and chop these ones down. I'll need to figure out a better way for kind of getting up and down these like little hills. I think it will be cute once we have an elytra to create almost like a little dock area, except it's like a sky dock. But that is a ways off. I am the furthest thing from a speedrunner that there is. Maybe not the furthest thing, but I am certainly not a speedrunner. And I very much take the game slow. Yeah, so as I'm recording this, they have kind of done the release snapshot pretty recently. Or I guess the newest snapshot recently, not the release snapshot. Or they have released the newest snapshot. There we go. They have released that recently, and I have mixed feelings on it. I like the idea of having the Wandering Trader be a little bit more updated, a little more useful, I guess you could say, because it very much is kind of like, well, every time he shows up, it's very rare that he has something that I do actually want. So having him be, you know, a little more of an actual asset, rather than just kind of a free source of leads would be great. Which on that note, question for y'all. When the Wandering Trader shows up, if you want to take the leads, do you kill the Wandering Trader and or his llamas? Or do you put the llamas in boats? I am a boats girly. Because I don't want to be murdering them. That is just not, that is not my vibe. But you know, you do you. You do you. Hello, Mr. B. Okay, so that's a good amount of wood. As these kind of grow in, we want to collect these as well. I might just take a peek over here while some of these leaves decay, and I know I can chop them down, and it's not gonna, oh, hello, it's not gonna affect like the rate of everything. But okay, so this goes down into the water. Interesting terrain generation. Probably end up making a bridge across this way. That would be nice. I wonder, we could do a bridge that's a little further this way, and since there's the birch, we could do kind of an ombre from cherry into birch. Maybe, potentially. We'll see if that's within my skill set, but I think that could be nice. I've messed around a little bit with kind of mixing the cherry and the birch wood together, and I like how it looks. I haven't really messed around with the like cherry logs. I almost said planks again, and that's not right. The cherry log stripped or unstripped with the birch. And And same with the birch logs and the cherry. That'll be interesting to look at. Okay. So right. In that time I entirely forgot what I was doing. Which you have probably seen plenty as we have even just started. Okay, so harvesting this out. I do think that I will need to grab more logs, but that is a-okay. That is just how it goes. I know it probably could be a smart idea for me to like make some armor or try and get iron and get stronger tools before I focus on, you know, building my cute little cozy house, but that is not how I operate. I want my cozy little home base to return to. I also like making a little like cute mine entrance. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't, but I think it is nice to have something cute to kind of come up to. Alright, so game crashed, but we are back at it. I was very worried that I was going to lose everything, but because I hadn't saved, but thankfully it did a nice little autosave and just had to redo those bits. So it's back to the flooring. I also have some tea now. Took a step away. But all good now. So this is what I was talking about, of kind of like doing that little crisscross pattern. I need to make another axe. And axe. Let's do a quick little sleep. And back we go. Yeah, so as I was saying, this is the kind of crisscross pattern I was talking about. I think it looks pretty neat. Oh. Take care of those. Get my bread. Okay. So back to the floor. Oh, wrong way. Back to flooring. I do kind of like the darker wood here. That does look nice, but thinking. Because maybe we have this dark wood flooring to kind of contrast from the others. Here, I'll put down the logs that I have and wait to strip them, and we shall think about it. Okay. Doing this like last row is a little more difficult than it should be. Okay, so both look nice, but I need to decide what I like with the rest of the very pink house. So, okay. I do often like to use kind of those accent logs at the corners of houses. But I don't know if I want to kind of stick with the style that I often use. Might not be a bad thing for the first build of the series, though. Kind of sticking to what I know. I will also go in and add windows, but I want to get everything built up first so I can take a look at where I want the windows and if I want to put another door in. So this is 3 so far. Probably do 4 layers. So I will definitely need to chop some more wood down. That is absolutely doable. We are almost there. Yep, okay, there we go. So I think this will be the way to go. Because I like that it gives it a little bit more contrast. And we can hold on to these logs or make them into planks. Okay, so let's see. We have at least one that has grown. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Another one has grown in that time. I love the cherry blossom leaves. Just like the particles, they're so pretty. Once I have iron, I will definitely make some shears, because I want to try to like use them for decoration, make little like cute bushes and things. But that will be after we've actually gotten to do some mining. I'm usually big on like strip mining, but there seem to be a lot of like big caves and ravines, so maybe we'll try to do some stuff with those. But we'll see. We shall see. Okay. We got, oh, exactly a stack. Is there, I feel like there's some more wood hidden up in one of these. Yep, there we go. There we go. So that would prevent all of that connected from coming down. Anything else? I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, I think that was it. Cool. So, picking those up. They seem to have a pretty high sapling drop rate, which I am a big fan of. Very much so. Yeah, that's the village down there. I'm very curious about that kind of like cave that way. But I am nowhere near ready to go caving. Oh, the little bees with their little pollen butts are so cute. I love them. It is very much the little things. And sometimes those little things are animated blocky animals. Although I guess bees aren't. Are bees classified as animals? I'm not really sure. I don't. Because are they insects? I know that spiders aren't insects, but I don't actually know about bees. That is not my area of expertise. But I do think they're pretty cool. Okay. So I just keep staring at the caves. Oh, they're just all growing at once. I will need to make another axe. Maybe after this tree, we'll see. So my biggest thing is I don't want these leaves to like decay and then I lose all of the drops if I go back up to like keep working on the house. But I also don't want to just sit here waiting for all the leaves to decay. Because that does not seem like it's as much of a fun time. But we need to go make another axe. I should make some kind of stairway here. But I need to decide how I want that to look. Okay. We have just enough. Let's go to make 2 axes. And back we go. It's such a subtle, like I think the grass is a slightly different color. If it is, it's really subtle, but I think it is. I don't know. Certainly not me. I feel like I mixed 2 sentences together there, but that's okay. It is how it is. It is getting to be a little bit late at night as I am recording this, so if I seem to be losing track of my thoughts more than normal, that might explain it. Okay. Ah, yes, I knew there was one that I was missing. Oop. Well, good job, me. Okay. Let's chop this one down and then back up because the Minecraft sun is going down. I have considered one of the like tree cutting mods. I think that would be so nice, but also there's something like very therapeutic about just sitting and breaking blocks in silly little block game. I am a big fan of strip mining. In large part just because it's so nice to just sit, turn your brain off, and like dig through stone or whatnot. The like sound of the deep slate especially is so nice. Like it's a pain when you want to mine through really quickly because obviously deep slate can't do that. But it does have a very nice block breaking sound. Oh, the particles are so pretty. This will kind of break some of them, help them along. We'll just leave them to decay and then collect as needed. Okay. Oh. There we go. Yeah. All right. I think we're doing my traditional log pillars. Yeah. It just helps break it up so much more. We're just gonna pretend like I was not absolutely struggling. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm never sure if I want to do it on the inside corners or not. Because, like, obviously you can't see the inside corners from the outside. And I don't necessarily want to, like, break up the flow of the inside, but I think it'll depend on how we decide to do the interior. Yeah, because we don't really have, like, that's the only kind of inverted corner that we have. So I think it might seem a little bit out of place to just have the one, unless I kind of go in and replace some others. So we shall see. I guess might as well just turn those into planks, because if I need more stripped logs, then I can always make more. But for now, we can do that. Alrighty. Here, here. And, you know, maybe I'll change my mind and end up stripping these again, but see, the whole reason why I went ahead and did that was so that I wouldn't have to, like, break these and place them down again, but here I go, changing my mind. And doing just that. But that's okay. Okay. So, yeah, I like that a lot more. It gives kind of, what's it called, like parquet flooring? Something like that? I don't know. I could be entirely misremembering, but it just kind of gives me those vibes. Oops, break things up. It's just a nice little pattern. This way. Okay. That's all right. Okay, and then there, and there. Oh. Okay, so I did have the right one. And that one, I just picked the wrong one to fix. That's okay. That is a-okay. Okay, so this. Actually, we just did that. There we go, much better. Oop. It's one of those times that having much nicer tools would be very handy, but that's okay. Y'all get more block breaking and placing ASMR. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, so this is 5. I'm thinking like a 3 wide window here. And then, so the way that I like to do my windows, and sorry if there was a loud noise, I just bonked my microphone. I like to do stairs and then trapdoors. Oops. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Okay. So you've got your upside down stairs, and then some cute little trapdoors, and then you can open and close them, and they have some like nice little dimension. I picked that up from following a build tutorial probably at least a year ago, something like that. I don't know. But I will go try and find the tutorials that I kind of give proper credit to the person who I took that from. I know I want my bed here so we can have like a nice little window above the bed. Okay. And then and here. So, I don't know. Like how, since this is such a big wall, I don't want it to just be blank, particularly from the outside, because like inside we'll have stuff along here and we can decorate it. But from the outside, if I just leave it blank, it'll be, you know, just a blank wall. Which I don't think is particularly interesting. I could actually, if we do this, and then go right here, and go ahead and have a pillar help like break up the wall, so it's just not just one long thing, and then also like helps kind of make this more into just like a little bedroom. You know, actually, I never do this, but why don't we make this an actual like little room? I never put rooms in my Minecraft houses. It's always just like very much you know, free flowing. But you know what? Let's do it. Okay. Which, I mean, single player Minecraft world is probably not where you would typically... I did do that, didn't I? Yeah, okay. There we go, much better. And then... okay. That would be an issue. Because I was thinking about putting, like, a pillar there so you can actually see it. But I do think that seems a little too closed off now. So maybe there's a reason why I don't, like, normally properly put, kind of doors in my builds. Maybe we do some kind of, like, archway? Do, like, fences or slabs or something? No matter what, I'm gonna need more trapdoors, so... so we'll just go and do that, and then... let's make... some fences. Is that... oh, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's try the fences. Oh, yeah, no, that's not, no. Not the look we want. Okay. So I'm gonna go and sleep and bring my bed inside. Oops. I just bounced right off the bed. One little monkey jumping on the bed. I guess I'm one little bunny jumping on the bed. Okay. Yeah, see, because that's just such a big space that's uninterrupted. And I'm a big fan of symmetry, but I don't know that I necessarily want it to be completely symmetrical, where we've got like window, window, window. Because I feel like that seems like it'd be just a little bit too much. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put... oops. Did not mean to put that there. Okay, so respawn point set. So bed, and then we'll either make or steal another bed to go right here. And then we'll have our little barrels. So my other thought would be to do some like slabs right there. I can remember how to do this. I am a strong, independent Minecrafter that knows how to craft things. Okay, so... See, that also just feels like there's not enough dimension. So maybe... Maybe like that? Ooh. What if... Oops. Maybe? And then... Okay, yeah. I like that better. I like that better. Okay. Okay, yes. That's good. And then... Just trying to decide how I want all of the trapdoors facing. I don't actually know if I can have them all facing down, because I don't know if these two I'd be able to do that with. Although maybe, let's see. Because I do kind of like how the... Oh. Okay, yeah, so if I want them downward facing, it'll have to be on this side. But I kind of like how that gives more space to the living room, so I think we might just have them all up facing. Which hopefully I can do like that. Yeah. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I like that. That is good. Okay. So more window placement. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so if we have 8, we could do like a 4 wide. Or like 2, 2, like 2, 2. But I feel kind of like I want a little bit more space on the outside because I'm thinking this might be a storage wall. Or like storage, crafting, kind of that type of thing. I like to have, you know, nice organized storage areas. So I want to leave myself plenty of room for that. But I guess I could kind of have this be... Let's just try it and see what we think. Because I feel like the 4 wide window might be a little much. But, you know, actually having the window out into the cherry blossom area, that'll be nice. Nice and pretty and soft. Let's back up a bit. Yeah, I think this needs something. But we will get to that because this is a lot of pink. If I had, I might at some point go back in and change this to some of the, not the warped, the crimson wood, whatever it's called, the nether one, because that has like a nice purple that I think goes well with this, and it might help to break up all of this just like pastel pink, which is not to say that I don't like that, obviously. You know, look at myself. I am almost entirely monochromatic, but it does help give a little bit more to the build. So, where do I want the storage? Because that will impact how I do these windows. I think this should be storage wall, and then we'll mirror what we did on the other side. I almost thought I miscounted for a second and I was so confused, but no, no. I just broke them out of order. Okay, so... Okay, and then... trapdoors. Yeah, that's nice. And then this can be storage, furnaces, that kind of deal. You can put a crafting table in there. Nice little corner. Yeah, because maybe we have... This was... How many was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, pick one. Yep. 11. So we could... 2, 3... So... 6. Right down the center. Oh, I did finish. I turned all of that wood into planks. Let's run down, get a little bit more. That is the one thing I'm like, I wish it could all be accessible from the ground. But also, you know, means I get more wood, so yeah. Give and take. Plus, like, having the height to them is nice. For just like general aesthetic purposes. It's the same thing with like the really tall oak trees, where I think they're really cool looking. But man, they're a pain to chop down. It's like nice for aesthetics, but not as nice for using for a tree farm. Which I know there are ways to like limit how the oak trees grow. And I believe there are things you can do for the cherry wood to like limit its growth direction and whatnot. But I haven't really looked into that much, and I think the last thing that I saw on that was like with the very first snapshots that they had released with the cherry wood. Because you better believe that I was just like following that very closely. They said pink wood, and my status on Discord was just in all caps, cherry blossoms in Minecraft. I think I had that for I feel like a month. I was so excited. And it's just like all of my builds are going to be pink. And no one can stop me. And I am absolutely fulfilling that. I think there's one other 1.20 server that I'm on that's not the like little bedrock realm that I share with my sibling. And I haven't found a cherry blossom biome yet. So there hasn't been a pink build there yet, but there absolutely will be when I have it accessible. And sleeping time. Oh, skeleton. That's one of the reasons why I really like having the subtitles on. Because I absolutely miss things all of the time. I'm not seeing the skeleton, so either will or I won't. I might do... Because that's not quite even, but could be some nice, like, beams. Trying to decide how I want to do this. Because I feel like there would be... support beam. It's like the fact that those don't line up. I don't... Ooh, I don't like that. So maybe we don't do that. I like the idea of it kind of breaking this up a little bit more, but just... it's not gonna line up. Which I guess I could do... I could do it here. And then... just have it not be split evenly. Which could actually make sense, because I could have this be like more of the smelting area. And then like here, like smelting and crafting, and then here's the storage. Yeah, and it's 6 wide, so we can do the double chest. Yes, okay, yes, makes sense. That is totally on purpose and absolutely what I wanted to do. Okay, so then beam going across. Oops. I totally didn't miss that. Okay. So I'm thinking I like having stair roofs on like smaller houses, but I feel like with things this wide, it's a bit better to do slabs. I do kind of think that there should be some kind of deviation, I guess, from just the like pink straight into a pink slabbed roof. Although cherry leaves could be kind of cute for a roof. Much to think about. That might get a little too tall though, because we have some really long areas there. So I think we'll go with slabs. So I could make this into, I might go all the way around at the top and have this be like an unstripped log. And then that way there's a little bit more of a divide. And then we'll have the like slab halfway down. So it's not like a complete interruption, but it just gives it a little bit more so that it's not just straight pink. Or I guess straight pastel pink. So this is, well, let's probably call it more of a purple. I will need to make another axe, which I think means that we'll need to get some more stone. But as with most things in this game, that is doable. I do appreciate just like all of the possibilities in this game. I didn't play it for years. I think I only started playing in 2019 maybe. Because I didn't think that it seemed like the kind of game that I would enjoy. I don't particularly know why, because it is absolutely right up my alley, but I think I just, like, growing up, I played mostly kind of adventure games. Um, a lot of, like, Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, and I still absolutely adore those games. My favorite game to this day is Final Fantasy VII, like the original one. Um, there are certainly parts of it that haven't aged quite as well. And I was playing through it again recently and had a couple moments of like, oh, I forgot this was in there. um, Particularly usage of a couple slurs, but it's still a really good game, and it absolutely holds up. There's just a few little things that are like, maybe not. But regardless of that, I think it's just like Minecraft was such a departure from really any of the games that I was used to playing that I just didn't think that it would be my kind of game. And now, like, I find myself wishing that I had started playing earlier. But at the same time, I've, like, at the point where I am, I've been able to, like, make connections and hang out with people and have those moments of, like, my friend taking me to fight the Ender Dragon for the very first time. And those are really nice things. So as much as I kind of wish that I had started playing a little bit earlier, because I think that it absolutely would have also been up my alley as a kid, there's been some really nice things that have come out of playing it only now as an adult. Okay, so axe. Goodness gracious me, I already forgot what I was doing. Let's go ahead and make 2. And I can chop that down. And then go finish chopping the other trees down. If I can not get stuck on a door. Whoop. You know, I don't think this was what I was doing, but it will not hurt me to go ahead and chop these trees down to finish that off. Okay. I do miss my, like, upgraded netherite tools, but we'll get there. Which I have just now realized that with this being in 1.20, we'll have to do that kind of, like, exploration, and upgrading to netherite is going to be so much more expensive, but that is okay. I haven't done any of that yet. I also haven't done any of, like, the excavation. I think that's what that would be called. Archaeology, like any of that. So obviously with that, like, I haven't messed around with the sniffers or anything like that. I keep saying like that. But I'm excited. I think that they are super duper cute. Big fan. I want to pet them, and I think that it is a crime that you cannot pet the animals in Minecraft. But alas, I will persevere. Okay. But that will definitely be something that I want to do for this series. That being archaeology and playing with the sniffers, because they seem like so much fun. I am kind of with, like others with what I've seen about the stuff with, like, the sniffers of the torch flower and the pitcher plant. Is like, it would be kind of nice if it had some kind of functionality. Like, it could be cool, particularly the torch flower. Like, it'd be really nice if it gave off light. Like, I feel like it makes so much sense with it being in the name, but they're also, like, very pretty assets. Wait. I've confused myself. I don't know that I got right in the right place. Oh, it's getting dark. So let's go. Oh, goodness me. There we go. There we go. So let's pick some of these up. And go sleep. Again, as I keep saying, I need to make a stairway here and then proceeding to not do that and just hop up and down a bunch. I'll need to see how many nights have passed. Okay. I do think maybe like a grand kind of stairway right here. Yeah. But we can do that after we finish the house. Let's pick these up, finish chopping these trees down, and then go back to working on the house. Okay. I think that's the last of it. Oops. Okay. The bees. I don't know how many are in this hive, but I think one of them should be named Beebert. I don't know about the rest of them though. I just think that'd be cute. We'll need to get name tags. Name tags for the bees. Okay. I would like pick one to be Beebert, but I wouldn't. Oh, Bee buzzes happily. I don't know that I've noticed that before. That's so sweet. But yeah, I would have no idea which one was Beebert and which one wasn't. So we will wait until we have name tags to give one of them the official name of Beebert. If you have any bee name suggestions, puns very much encouraged, let me know. Okay. So I hate when I move the axe like right before I finish chopping the block. I'm just like, man, I gotta do it all over again. And I think some of it's just being used to faster tools and some of it's just like not paying attention. Or not paying enough attention, I should say. So I'm certainly paying attention. Okay, so well, I do need to make more slabs. That would do it. Okay. Go and open this and then grab any of the ones that I dropped and make a whole bunch of slabs. Okay. We have so many of these petals. Do that. Go ahead and make the bedside barrels. And then, oops. That's a little too high. Maybe do like that? We'll think about that. I might end up putting like candles or something on there. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do is go ahead and make another double chest just to get some stuff out of the inventory. And I know I've got the one up there, but do that. And then make a whole bunch of slabs. Which that probably still will not be enough, but that is a-okay. So start there. Up. And then 3. That should be 3, 1, 2, 1. Like that. Yeah. And then I want to have them kind of like crossing. So I'll wait to do like this kind of side bit. And then take that in. Okay. Like having that bit of overhang. I feel like roofs are one of the hardest parts of Minecraft buildings. But maybe that's just me. Okay. I do also often like to leave that kind of hollow so that you get a little bit more space in the build. Or I guess at the ceiling. Okay. Alright, and then I do want to go ahead and start with this. Should be 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work out quite how I wanted it to. But that is a-okay. We will figure it out. Should be like that. Like that. Okay. Which I will want. Maybe. Because I do usually do kind of an overhang like that. So we'll mess around with that when we get back down on the ground, but that. Maybe we'll go across and then break it up as need be. Because I do generally try to like have them line up nicely. But I don't know that I like thought through the spacing enough for that. But again, that is okay. We will make it work. Okay. Oops. Let's go ahead and go to sleep before we get too many mobs spawning. So that's not bad. Which I guess I could do. My other option would be doing kind of like that. But I think that cuts it off a little bit too much. Need to replace that one. That's okay. I'm going to grab these back. Well, I didn't think that one through quite enough. But that is a-okay. Oops. We will take care of those pillars. Okay, so what do we have? We had something like that. Yeah, that's what we had. Okay. Not bad at all. Oops. Okay. And then we'll need to figure out like that. Oops. Okay. Okay. And then go around. Go need some food. I like doing just the top one because you get that nice little overhang. Whoops. Okay. They're already in my hand. For me to pillar up with you. I do have that. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. I might make one of these into kind of like a porch area. Not sure yet though. But we can go ahead and take these down. How's up the inside? Okay. Not bad. Then we will probably want to do some lanterns. I forgot what those were called for a second. But for now, torches will do just fine. I do think candles would also be nice for the, what do you call it? Bedside area. Okay. Some nice little protective torch spam. That's not meant to be there. Yeah, okay. So I think we will want to add a bit more detail to the outside of the house, and we still need to do the interior of the house. But I think this is a pretty good stopping point for now. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I hope that you had a fun time hanging out, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!